named after Queen Charlotte. She was the wife of the King George III when they were building this part of Edinburgh. When were they building it? In the 1790s. That's when they were building Charlotte Square. The man on the horse in the middle is actually Prince Albert, the husband of Queen Victoria. This was made after his death. She fell in love with it as well. Private gardens, so nobody enjoying all this lovely green space on the right. This is very typical of Edinburgh's new town. It was built with the private parks for the wealthy people who were buying these houses. So what we have now, these are mostly offices around Charlotte Square nowadays, but what we have here was originally a series of townhouses. So every door was the entrance to an individual townhouse. These were the absolute prime residences of Edinburgh at that time. And it was a real division that happened as well, because the rich people and the poor people sort of split up in Edinburgh. So the poor people stayed back in what then became known as the Old Town, and all the rich people moved into these elegant townhouses. Now actually, here around Charlotte Square, there's not too many people living here, apart from, and we're hoping that this bus will move forwards in a minute, number 6, which is the one in the middle of the big house in the middle, which is called Bute House, and that's the official residence of the First Minister of Scotland. Coal burning fires. This is what you can see. Number 2, guess what's protecting our fragile sandstone? The dirt. So with sandstone, if you clean it, it actually becomes really just too exposed as well. So this is it. This is the way Edinburgh looks. So this is called Queen Street now, so also named after Queen Charlotte as well. So it's Charlotte Square, Queen Street. This is one of 3 parallel streets that makes up the first new town of Edinburgh. Now going back to our medical story, because it is such an important part of Edinburgh's story. Imagine that Lord Lister lived on Charlotte Square. He's the pioneer of antiseptic practice and surgery. And then here on Queen Street, I'm going to show you where the house of James Young Simpson was. And James Young Simpson is the pioneer of the use of chloroform as an anesthetic for women. Yeah, fantastic man.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Enjoy.
Yep, fish and chips again. A place called Bertie's in Edinburgh. And the fish looks magnificent. Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
Bit of lemon. Twice fried chips. I made a mistake the first time. You reckon?
Yeah.
Fried potatoes. Well, we're going to enjoy dinner. We happen to be just passing by. We'll shout you. Edinburgh. Place called Bertie's. You've got 20 minutes and we'll buy you lunch. See you later. Found this quaint Italian coffee shop
It's very cute.
in Edinburgh. So we're having afternoon tea after our fish and chips. Why? Because
We can.
that's right.
And we've got a mocha.
Got mochas. Oh, that looks good. Creamy. We have a carrot cake.
And that's a shortbread to take home.
It's a brown paper bag. Scottish shortbread biscuit to take home.
Yeah, to the hotel.
Aye, okay. So we'll enjoy our afternoon tea. You're welcome to join us. Please, take a cup. Been a good day, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright. Now bugger off. We're going to have our afternoon tea. See you.